What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5 here in the spring season series number 9. Driving around in our 1969 Camaro that we unlocked in the last video doing the trial event. So if you haven't seen that, you're having issues, definitely go check it out. But today we're going to be jumping in to our seasonal championships. So we're gonna jump into one today, or in this video, and then we'll jump into the next one in the next video. But let's go and take a look at those. So we have the Exotics Road Racing Championship or the Hot Tuners Street Racing Championship. So I think I'm gonna go with Hot Tuners first, just to knock it out. I think that car is much cooler, honestly, than the Ferrari that we get. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Our car restriction is B Class 700, and we've got to use a retro sports car. So I'm gonna jump up here. I've got 3 cars set up already. And we'll go ahead and jump into that first race and into our first car. Okay, here we go. So Canyon Run, and we're jumping into the first car, being the 1993 Nissan Skyline GTR V-Spec. And the share code for the tune, along with the name of the tune and name of the tuner, will be up on the screen. I do give you the name of the tune and name of the tuner because if the tuner goes in and edits anything with the tune, whether it be something as small as tire pressure settings or anything like that, it will change the share code. So just be aware of that. If the share code is not working, you can search off of the name of the tune and or the name of the tuner, and you should be able to find it. So we'll see what this thing can do here. Something else to note, I'm going to use 3 different cars in today's video for this event. You do not have to do that. You can use 1 car for all 3 races and be completely fine. I do use 3 cars just to show you guys different options that can be used, because not everybody will have every single car that I have. So try to make it as accessible as possible. For the most part, I try to use easily obtainable cars. There will be a few where I'm just like, excited about a certain car, and even if it's rare, I use it. So just be aware of that. You don't have to use 3 different vehicles. I use that just to show you guys different options. But we're looking good. We're up in the first already, and getting a little bit of a lead as well. So definitely good action out of the Skyline. It does have a little bit of understeer, but it is all-wheel drive, as well as all the other cars that we'll be using today. So you'll have a little bit of that, but it is handling its own. It's easy enough to drive, and just staying out front of the driving cars is always a good thing. So you guys are having a great week, though. Just some things to go over, and we'll do this throughout the races in this event. I do make videos every Thursday for the weekly festival playlist when they reset. If you guys aren't subscribed, definitely would appreciate a subscribe. Definitely leave a comment down below too, and let me know if you're having issues with anything that I might be able to shine some light on or anything like that. If you guys do have any suggestions for my videos, I definitely would appreciate those as well. And we'll talk about a little bit more in the next race. But as far as this one goes, in the bag, go across the line with a little bit of style. And that's a first place finish. So as we get to the leaderboard here for this race, you will notice in the far right that I did get 20 points for coming in first place. There's a very good reason for that. These are seasonal championships, meaning it doesn't matter if you come in first all 3 races. It matters where you end in points at the end of the 3 races. So if I hit continue, this is the championship league, and this is what matters. So as you can see, we have 20 points for coming in first. We'll be able to take a better look at this after next race when we have another race under our belt and another race of, or another set of points to add to that. So go ahead and jump into our next car and into that next race. All right, here we go with the next race being Coast Run. And we're jumping into the 1998 Toyota Supra RZ. And the share code for the tune, along with the name of the tune, the tuner's name will be up on the screen as always. But the next thing I wanted to talk about is the fact that I am expecting the birth of my first child towards the end of July. So I do have, or more or less, I'm going to need to take some time away from YouTube, making these festival playlist videos on a weekly basis, or at least, you know, getting them out as early as I do for a little bit. I don't know exactly how long, but I do appreciate your all support, your continued support, especially throughout the last couple of months up into the year. I mean, we've absolutely killed, or you guys have absolutely killed the channel, the support since Horizon 5 came out and we started doing these festival playlist videos. The channel's grown much faster and more and better than I have thought it would, and I definitely appreciate that. But like I said, I'm gonna have to take some time to where, you know, if I can get around to recording the videos, they may not be out until maybe the weekend. I hope to get back onto a normal schedule at some point on getting them recorded and out on Thursday. It may be to where only some of them can get out early or on time, whatever you want to call that. But I'm going to try to do my best. But again, it's my first child. I don't know what to expect. You know, I don't want to just kind of, you know, let it have to be all on my wife to do some of the duties and stuff like that. But anyway, I do have other videos recorded already. There's some F1 videos, there's some Forza videos, just so that the channel didn't get stale and didn't have anything getting posted to it. But again, I don't know how. I've got quite a bit of those recorded, uploaded, and almost ready to go. I just need to do some finishing touches on the actual video themselves on YouTube, but I don't have like so much, so they may be spaced out pretty well too. Maybe 1 or 2 videos, or 2 or 3 videos a week or something like that. But let me know if you guys have any hints, again, or tips, comments, what you want to see on the channel. I really don't have too much time to record here lately. And again, we don't really know when our son will be coming, because babies are on their own time. He's expected or due the end of July, but that doesn't mean that he literally won't be here today. So, but yeah, that's another finish. Supra performed, you know, as a Supra should in street racing, right? It absolutely killed it. So, another first place finish, and we got 20 more points, as you can see there. So we are up to 40 in total on the championship. So we have one more race to go. I've got one more car, and we'll jump into that and crush it. All right, here we go in the tunnel run, and we're jumping into the 1995 Mitsubishi Eclipse GSX. Got to go fast and furious here. So, share code, name of the tune, and name of the tuner are up on the screen, and we'll see what this thing can do. Oh my gosh, it's much faster feeling, at least, than the other cars were. Don't squeeze me. Ooh. Into the tunnel we go. Okay, it's a little hard. Not that it's impossible to control, but it's a little harder than other cars. Give a good old bump to the Beamer there. And got up in the first. So looking good now. So this one's definitely faster feeling. Just, you know, when you get performance or power into these, you really lose some of your handling. So this isn't, I'm not going to call it a bad tune, because it's not necessarily a bad tune. It's not the hardest thing to control, but for somebody who may be newer to the game or less experienced or more of a casual player, it may be more difficult. As you can see, I just ran it right into that wall. I would consider myself somewhat of a not casual player. So you may be better off going with the Supra or the Skyline. Either of those two is really good at handling. So, you know, they're pretty good options. If you guys do find another car or tune, I mean, it could be that you use this exact car with a different tune and it works perfectly fine. I'm not calling that against anything. But definitely join the Bomb Gaming Discord server. There's a link for that down below in the description. And then there is a channel inside that Discord server strictly for Sharecodes, cars, what tunes you used in the festival playlist events. So go post it in there. If you do find something that works out really well for you. Again, I make this channel and make these videos mainly to entertain and help people get through these events. So you know, the more we can do as a community, the easier it can be for somebody else. But there we go. Tunnel run complete. Another first place finish. Again, you don't have to finish first in all three of these races. It is based off of points. We just so happened to finish first in all three. And you can see we ended with 60 points in total. And that should get us a win in that championship. And it gets that 2004 Porsche 911 GT3. All right, but there we go. That is the Hot Tunerz Street Racing Championship here in the spring season of series number 9 to unlock the 2004 Porsche 911 GT3. So this is one of my favorite model Porsches. I've actually I've ridden in one of these when I was younger. One of my neighbors had one, and it was an absolute blast. Outside of like the older body styles, this is one of my favorites. Of course, Porsches generally look relatively the same with just some updated lights. Body sculpture, especially from this generation on, seems to be relatively the same, which is what I like. I'm a big fan of how they look, so I am not mad about it at all. But I hope you guys did enjoy the video or found it helpful. If you did either, definitely leave a like on the video. Definitely can subscribe for future Forza Horizon 5 content. We just absolutely bodied a Beetle there. But I hope you guys do have a great rest of your day, and we will catch you in the next video for the Exotics Seasonal Championship.